Welcome back to the germination station, okay? A lot of people, they talk about, oh, I had a high germination rate, great, 80%, 100%. That's wonderful, but a lot of times you actually end up losing a lot more plants because either when you go to thin them out, they die. So here I'm going to show you a couple quick tricks to transplant or to thin out plants, one of which is sacrificial and one of which might actually save it so you won't lose any plants. So the quick tip, the first one is pretty simple. When you have plants that are growing close together, like here, okay, we got two watermelon or watermelon and a cantaloupe. They're pretty much right. They look like they came out of the same seed almost, okay? But they didn't. What I'll do is when they're close like that, and if you don't want to disrupt their root system at all or risk losing both plants, you just snip off the least healthy one and allow the healthier one to grow. So in this instance, I would save this one and kill this little guy right here. But as you see, we had a wonderful germination rate. We used a couple year-old seeds, so we went heavy with it. We have radish, watermelon, cantaloupe. We didn't expect much of it. Literally a couple different types. Most of the seeds we harvested ourselves, so we didn't know if they were going to be fertile. And come to find out, a couple weeks later, they're still popping up out of the ground. This is an amazing thing, but again, we don't want to lose any. So this is a watermelon patch, and again, watermelon needs a lot of space, and we got a lot of watermelon and cantaloupe, the melons on melons. So here, I gotta use my son's little spade. Had to borrow it from him, don't tell him, but I got it dirty, you know, he kept it nice shiny. Thing's amazing. So what you're gonna do, again, we're just gonna go around it, okay, clear the brush, cut around it, okay, so that it'll pop out, kind of just like it's reverse planting. Think of it if you're putting it in from a planter, we just wanna do the reverse. Okay, once you take it out, you're gonna have your plants like that. Now you just wanna take it, I like doing it over the hole where I'm at, make sure I'm not killing any other plants like this. Then you just slowly just play it, just kind of like you're breaking apart a soft cookie or something, okay? Once you get down to it, you'll start to find the roots down here, see? And once you do that, you don't want to support the stems, because sometimes, especially with these heavy leaves, but once you get down there, just a lot of times just allow it to work itself apart. So like that. So I'm going to set one aside. I'm going to plant that one over there, and this guy right here. Okay. A lot of times it's kind of, if they're like spaghetti, you just barely work it back and forth, and it will undo itself. But look at those. These are very sensitive roots on this watermelon here. So literally gravity worked in my favor, and just a little bit of vibration with my finger worked it apart, untangled those knots. So these guys should be salvageable. And then when you plant it, I'm just going to put this on the side here again. Thank you, son, for the spade. This actually came with my Vivo raised bed. That's a amazing thing. But yeah, so you want to give it ample space, make it soft so that those roots don't have to compete with any hard dirt around it. Okay, we want them to just be floating in a cloud of excellence right when they land. When you go back, support the stem. We want that stem to be upright, and we're not going to go too hard because we don't want to compress those roots. Okay, and nice and soft, especially with this little plant. And a lot of people, they like to mound their melons up, and when it's new like this, I'm going to actually leave it in a slight divot because I am going to cover it with mulch so that it can retain extra moisture, and it'll be good to go. And then we take a couple sticks, and even you can use some sticks to prop up that thing because we need those leaves to get some sun right away. So we build a little protection zone around it with some mulch so that if it falls over either way, if it gets hit by a wind, it will have support. Okay, it's that simple. And then for the other one, the exact same technique, guys. You have to remember, these things, again, these were like twins, okay? They were growing up together, and now they're going solo. So we have to give them support and be gentle with them. And again, you want to, just like when you're planting stuff from a normal pot, you know, you want to make sure the roots aren't bound up at all when you do so. And then just very gentle with it, very gentle. Don't want to pack it too hard, but you also do need to pack it a little bit. I got some llama beans in here too. Those will help with the nitrogen and pop this guy up. He won't even know what happened, and he'll be saying hi to his brother or cousin here in a little bit once they start harvesting. So that's just a quick tip on being able to thin stuff out if you actually want to save it, guys. It's a wonderful little tip. And again, like a lot of times though, it does come down to just clipping one and sacrificing one, because stuff like radishes and a lot of things that are very fickle, or like peas, you're not gonna be able to save it, but you can always try. But this way you don't lose both. I mean, well, the way I showed you here, you can save both, but if you're scared at all, just save one, sacrifice the one to save the other. That way you still get some fruit. So thank you all for watching. God bless, like, share, subscribe, and always you can become a member and have some more homestead fun. Thank you all for watching.